Good Entertainment is sponsored by Visit French Lick and West Baden.
It is a show that began at the end of the 20th century. Will and Grace featured an unknown cast back in the day. The comedy, though, quickly gained fans for its characters and social commentary. It ended after 8 seasons, then returned, and now it's ending again. Raphael Seth takes a look at tonight's finale of Will and Grace.
Another night alone with my clicker.
Oh, is that what the kids are calling it?
Will and Grace is a sitcom from a bygone era. The show made its debut in 1998, before 9/11, before social media, before the smartphone.
You are a complete freak.
It became part of NBC's must-see TV lineup, but still hadn't hit its stride.
When we started, there was no attempt at cultural relevance. We just wanted to be funny.
It didn't take long for the cast and creators to find their voice.
We're the gay show on television, and we've got to do something with this.
We've explored so many important issues.
Mom, I'm gay.
The show ran through 2006, winning an Emmy for Outstanding Comedy and individual honors for each cast member.
We were young and full of ourselves, and we'd done lots, and it's time to move on.
It still felt like there were more stories to tell.
I am livid!
A decade later, the story of the 2016 election reunited the cast for a Get Out the Vote video.
Huh? What, Jihad?
Fan response led to interest from NBC.
These 4 characters were still alive in people's imaginations and in some ways had more to say.
That encore turned into 3 seasons and more than 50 episodes. But tonight, the curtain closes again.
And we mean it this time.
It really does now feel final.
Will and Grace is just great classic comedy.
A classic comedy that survived on more than just punchlines.
To be able to make people laugh and to make people think and feel, that's the trifecta.
Raphael Seth, NBC News.
All right, if you'd like to watch the hour-long episode of Will and Grace, going to air tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Time right here on WTWO. And then following tonight's final episode, NBC going to air a Will and Grace retrospective. That will be hosted by Eric McCormick. Meanwhile, before that, beginning at 8 Eastern, the season finale of Superstore. The finale came sooner than expected for Lauren Ash and her Superstore castmates because of the coronavirus. The episode sets the stage for the series star America Ferrera's departure. Her character Amy tries to keep a potential move out of town a secret.
We only had one left to shoot, which is a gift. You know, I know a lot of other shows had a larger chunk of episodes that they never got to shoot. And I really think that the episode kind of lends itself to being a finale for the season. You know, it wasn't intended that way originally, but the more we kind of thought about it, it was like, oh, yeah, this can work.
And America Ferrera has already said that she will be back to shoot the season 6 opener whenever that does happen. A legendary singer getting the big screen treatment. David Daniel tells us more about that.
I was just blown away. I was stunned by her.
Clive Davis is set to produce a big screen biopic about Whitney Houston. Pat Houston, Whitney's sister-in-law, is also on board as a producer on behalf of Whitney's estate. Davis signed Houston to her first recording contract when she was just 19. She sold more than 200 million records and won 6 Grammys before dying in 2012.
There was a lot of mobility for women, but at the same time, there was tremendous amount of sexual harassment.
You didn't get a lot of sympathy for that. That was considered the price of admission.
On the Record chronicles how music executive Drew Dixon struggled with the decision to accuse hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons of sexual assault. The documentary about Me Too and the hip-hop industry will stream on HBO Max when the service launches May 27th. If it seems like everyone you know is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, there's a reason. The game launched just over a month ago for the Nintendo Switch, and it's already the second best-selling video game of the year, trailing only Call of Duty Modern Warfare. New Horizons is the best-selling game in the Animal Crossing franchise, which is almost 2 decades old. It's as if more people than ever have free time to play video games. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Yeah, I'm thinking lots of free time these days. Well, since